pearls of dark orange from the most expensive spice in the world, combined with the rich red of candied roses, the canary yellow of creamy custardly vanilla, sweet browns of cardamom and passion fruit flowers, result in this amazing composition which gives you the instant reaction, heaven. Very comforting, versatile, unusual, romantic, an intoxicating portrayal of candied roses that is alluring to the senses and a little bit dangerous. I am talking about none other than one of my favorite offerings from the house of L'Artisan Parfumé. This is Safran Troublant. Alright, so let's give you guys a little bit of the background of L'Artisan Parfumé's company. So it's owned by a mother company called Puig, who also owns the rights of many other famous fragrance houses such as Comme des Garçons, Carolina Herrera, Prada Parfums, Paco Rabanne, and Valentino. So L'Artisan is worldly known and has delighted the connoisseurs and fragrance lovers since the late 70s. Its popularity causes a high demand and increases its presence in a lot of perfume shops. Many of L'Artisan perfumes are innovations, and because of its uniqueness, it has created many adepts of the brand. Another great example of how innovative this company is Mutant Musk, which in 1978 was the first company to utilize blackberry in its scent. In 1994, Premier Figuier was the first known fig-based fragrance. So these are just a couple to show you how unique and groundbreaking this company is. So L'Artisan has dozens of perfumes in their portfolio, the earliest being created in 1978 and the newest released in 2015. L'Artisan Parfumé uses many great perfumers such as Bertrand Duchaufour, Jean-Claude Ellena, and Michel Armaric, just to name a couple. So the presentation I'm going to show you right now on the screen has this beautiful box, which is kind of customary for all Artisan fragrances, and this amazing bottle, which to me is one of the best bottles in the perfume world to this day. I love the style of the bottle, you know, the shape with this hexagon, you know, with the sticker here, and then they have the L'Artisan. I love that font. I just think it's so classic, so beautiful. The cap is a very nice solid metal, which has the emblem right here. I love it. To me, it's definitely one of the best fragrances out there, and the sprayers are very, very nice. Just love this brand. It's one of the best looking bottles in the fragrance world. Alright, so price point and sizes. This comes in 100 ml only. It used to be available when it was released in 2002 in two sizes, the 50 ml and 100 ml. But when it was discontinued and then re-released, I believe, last year or early this year, now if you go to the website, l'artisanparfumé.com, you can find this in 100 ml for $145, $145 American. However, if you search carefully, you can find this at discount websites for right around the $70, $75-ish dollar mark in some of the discount websites. So the overall release, this was a 2002 release, and it was the work of the amazing perfumer Bertrand Duchaufour, which has released dozens of compositions for this brand. The application and best time to wear, I would spray 3 to 4 sprays. This fragrance is not beastly, but it does very well in the first 3 to 4 hours. This is warm enough that you can pull it off in a cold weather and not overbearing for the warm days as well. Just control your sprays. This composition is extremely comforting, very versatile, unusual, very unique and romantic scent. I normally reach out for this one in the fall, spring, and summer nights. The classification is oriental spicy. The note breakdown, this is very linear. What you're going to get up top is going to be the whole scent for the whole life of the fragrance. It's just going to be closer to the skin as you progress in the hours. So you get passion fruit flower, sandalwood, candied roses, ginger, vanilla, and saffron. Beautiful composition, guys. Amazing combination of notes. Okay, so the summary of the smell. This is an extremely well done gourmand with oriental and spices nuances. In my opinion, it's very alluring. It's really addictive. It was love at first sniff for me. I enjoy this. It's somehow provoking and very, very inviting. So unfortunately, the only downfall for this magical composition is what I get for pretty much all L'Artisan Parfumé. It's very fleeting. They have this fleeting nature. They don't last too long, but this one particularly is one that lasts pretty good, and they have a couple other offerings from this line that are actually pretty good, long-lasting on my skin. And this one here, I'd say it's in the mid-range. It's not very fleeting, but it's also not beastly, okay? But it's very groundbreaking scent that is just amazing, and if I have to reapply, I'll just reapply because I enjoy this so much. So Safran Troublant is a very comforting scent. It's like a warm blanket to wrap yourself around it. Very opulent, sexy, and mysterious. This is a really amazing fragrance, guys. It's gourmandish vanilla, slightly spicy, a little bit floral, a little bit rosy, but very, very nicely done, extremely well blended. On my skin, it stays close to the skin after the first 2 to 3 hours, but lasts half a day. So I get 10 to 12 hours on my skin. It's creamy and very dreamy. It's definitely a close encounter fragrance for me. Very seductive at that. This is not only full bottle worthy for me, but it's backup bottle worthy for me as well. Let's go into the final rating, guys. So the final rating, presentation, I'm going to give it 5 out of 5. It's a classic, beautiful bottle. The box is pretty nice too, and I love these bottles. To me, they're one of the best bottles in the fragrance game. Projection, I'll give this a 3.5 out of 5. It's above average. I get, like I said, 3 to 4 hours, but it's not fantastic, okay? Longevity, I'll give this 4 out of 5. I get a little more than 10 hours on my skin, sometimes 12 hours depending on the weather, but it's actually not bad. Versatility, I give this a 5 out of 5. This is where this shines, guys. This gets out of 5 out of 5 in versatility. Anyone can wear this, whether you're a guy or a girl. You could definitely pull this off all year long. This could even be your signature scent. It is that amazing. Uniqueness, it's going to get a 5 out of 5. It's very unique. Unbelievable scent, very mysterious, very seductive, very inviting, compelling. And if you put this on, no one will guess what you're smelling. That's how unique this is. You're gonna get compliments, you're gonna get noticed, and people aren't gonna say, oh, you smell like this or you smell like that. It's a very, very unique fragrance. So it's a 5 out of 5 as well. Compliment factor, it's gonna get a 4 out of 5. It's quite noticeable for the first 2 to 3 hours. Then the person would have to be very close to you to be able to smell it. But I've gotten pretty good compliments on this, so I'll give this a 4 out of 5. Overall, final rate, this gets a 4.5. One of the best offerings from L'Artisan Parfumé. It's not masterpiece. You know, I could say it's a masterpiece when it comes down to the scent itself. You know, Cody Drakdock had talked about this, and it's very, very, it's a very important point to make. You know, it's tough to give ratings, guys. So as far as the composition, the smell itself, and my likability on the scent, I'd give this a 5 out of 5. This is a masterpiece for me. But because I'm taking into account here the projection, longevity, the performance of the scent, then I'm giving this a 4.5. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Please comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what your experiences are with L'Artisan Parfumé, with the house of L'Artisan Parfumé. Let me know which ones are your favorites from the house. If there's anything that I haven't smelled from this house that you think that I should smell, please let me know. I'd love to try more from this house. I absolutely love this house. It's one of my favorite niche houses out there. And again, please comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll have more for you soon. Talk to you guys later.